The name of that beautiful song is called Monsters, and it was written and performed by my guest today from London, Ontario, the Pears. Welcome to the Friday Afternoon Music Mix.
Hello, thanks for having us.
It's an absolute pleasure. I met Hillary, I guess it was, not too long ago at the DJ Unlocked forum. Listened to some of your music that you sent me, and I dearly loved it. I knew that I was going to have you on the show. I wanted to talk a little bit about you and your music. You might as well be sisters, all of you, but there actually are identical twins. And tell me a little bit about how you got together. I know you've been together now since 2016 or somewhere in there.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, 2016 was like the first year, and we worked on EP sometime after that, like pretty close after that. So the three of us, I mean, two are sisters, but I've been in the picture for our whole lives. We all grew up in musical families. We found ourselves kind of in our hometown at the same time, wanting to perform, wanting to play music. Just decided to start jamming together because that felt really fun and good, and we were all writing music. We started playing shows, and then it just kind of all happened organically.
And then you picked up what was this thing on your website, a punk rock drummer?
Yeah. Somewhere along the way, he hitched on.
Yeah. That was also at a family function. We were playing music, and him and his family were there as well. And then he comes up to us after, and he goes, "I think I'd like to drum with you guys." And then the Tuesday after, that was the weekend, and then the Tuesday after, it was like he showed up every single time. Yeah, now he's got this like homemade funky street drum percussive kit that he plays on, and he's got no bass player to ground with him, but he's awesome. We love playing with him.
The latest single that you just released, Monsters, was one we played at the beginning of our interview. They've got to go on your website and see this, especially your photo, which is just hilarious with the hands around all four of you. Let's point out your website is the Pears, Pairs, music.com. All of your videos are on there, and they're just really wonderful. They show your wonderful harmonies, a great sense of humor, and your sense of family and the intimacy that you have with your crowds that come to see you. I congratulate you on that. It's wonderful. It comes through loud and clear in your videos. It really does. Tell me, do you write all your own music?
We do, yes. So the three of us, we are the songwriters for the group. And oftentimes what happens is we write the melody and lyrics kind of independently from one another. And then we bring the songs to each other. And it's always been, we've never like charted anything or kind of handed out any kind of prescribed parts to the rest of the group. It's always been a really playful kind of amalgamation of things. And so this kind of bass song gets brought to the group by any one of the three of us. We just play with it, and it kind of starts with these like vocal jams, and then Steve comes and adds in percussion, and we kind of just hang on to the ones that feel like they energize us. And then other songs maybe move on to other projects or some independent work, but there really is this kind of, playful approach to writing, which is really fun.
Okay, I've got a question. How do you decide who sings what part on which song?
That's a great question.
It's a race. It's a race. Yeah.
Whoever gets there first.
Yeah, sometimes honestly, because we've been like singing together for a while now, it really does feel like that. It's like we both will be workshopping a tune or just having fun with it, and the two who didn't write it are like jumping to the same part, and then a couple of stink eyes are tossed back and forth. It's like which one of us is gonna move, and we try and compromise. But yeah, there's no like alto, soprano. We all we like to challenge ourselves in the parts that we are making too, and sometimes we'll go to what feels logical and then purposely not do that. just for fun, and then sometimes we come back to it. But anyhow, it is very playful, like Renee was saying.
It sounds like you have a lot of fun doing it.
We do. That's the main ingredient. We have
a lot of laughter.
Formal. Yeah.
That's great. Let's do a second one of your songs. How's that sound?
Cool.
Sounds good.
This is called Did I?
Did I go complicating things again? Did I misinterpret all those things you said again? Did I decide to let you pull me in to this place? I swore I'd never go, oh, I never go again. Don't give me what I could have said. Don't give me what I could have done. Hold your tongue, help me through. Give me that love. Give me that. Did I try so hard to defy the rule that I never really did anything nice at all for you? Did I think of all the things you ever did for me instead of all the things you never did for me? Did I? Don't give me what I could have said. Don't give me what I could have done. Hold your tongue, help me through. Give me that love.
Terrific vocals.
Thank
You've
you.
got a new single that hasn't been released yet, but I know you're going to send it to me when that comes about. Whenever it is, we'll play it. It's called Yellow Lines, but the release date is maybe next month. Maybe not.
Before Christmas.
Oh, that's good. That's great. I see you've got some gigs coming up too. I looked on your website.
Yeah.
You've got some touring, and I think you start as early as I think you said tonight. Heading out.
Yeah. We have a lot coming up. We're really excited after the slow couple of years and being still with COVID. Yeah, we feel like things are ramping up and our schedules are getting full again. So we'll be in the Ottawa region this weekend, and then next week hanging out in Toronto few festivals through Ontario in the summer, and then in November actually we'll be coming to Northeastern Folk Alliance Conference.
Oh, you
And-
will? Okay.
Yeah, and then we're gonna have a few tour dates around there.
Did you go to FAI this year?
We did.
I thought you did. I thought
Yeah.
you did.
Were
Did
you
you have a
there?
ball? No, I
Yeah.
was not. No, I was actually in Vancouver.
Okay, nice. We just
Yeah.
swapped places.
Yeah. Oh, you did. That's great. Yeah. That wasn't your first time in the States, though,
No.
performing. I didn't think so.
It was our third FAI, so second time at an FAI in the States. We haven't actually toured in the States ever. So November will be our first time.
No, visas
that's
are
wonderful.
a big ordeal for us Canadians coming to see you fine folks.
So it's a hurdle we're ready to jump this year.
Yeah.
Got to get out of the Great White North there, I guess.
Yeah. We have too
It's
many miles across
incredible.
the States now to not do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. My special guest today, the Pears from London, Ontario. Please go to see their website at thepairsmusic.com. They have a new single that was just released called Monsters. The video is amazing, very funny, very beautiful music that's on there. And that's available at all the outlets, I assume, to download, listen, wherever you buy, steal music, wherever.
Yeah.
You got it. As long as you're listening.
Good attitude. I like that.
I'm coming to
It's good. Yeah, come see them live. Most important. That's it. You know who you remind me of just a little bit, but they're more into a jazz age sound. Are you familiar with the Papini sisters?
Rapini sisters. No.
Is it Papini or Rapini?
Papini with a P, like Paul. Listen to some of their music. They've got a 3-part harmony they do, but they're, like I said, they're more into jazz age type sound. You
Cool.
know?
Okay.
But the harmonies are
We'll
somewhat
check them
similar.
out.
Yeah,
So
I'm
cool.
more of a fan of your music, but I have played the Papini sisters on my show in the past. Let's point out too that you have your first EP is called The Pears. The second debut album that you have is called Noise, and both of those are available to purchase or listen to on Spotify and those kinds of places. Forthcoming release coming out will be called Yellow Lines. What happens then after that? I guess you're booked up until the fall after being in seclusion for 2.5 years.
Yes.
So-
We've just started some pre-production on another album.
Oh, that's
So,
great.
Yeah. So
Keeping busy.
when things lift a little bit, I want to say slow. I can't say slow down anymore without being haunted by the COVID slowdown, and I don't really wish for that anymore. When we pause after the tours in the States and the conference season, we're going to kind of hit the ground running with recording and hoping to release that by next spring. So
That's great.
yeah.
Please remember me.
We always will.
We absolutely will.
You three are just a hoot. You really are. You got beautiful. I wish our audience could see your faces because you've got such beautiful smiles, such wonderful attitudes and humor that comes along with it. I just wish you the absolute best. My special guest today from London, Ontario, the Pears. You can see their videos on their website, which is also on their YouTube channel, which is thepairsmusic.com. The first EP is called simply The Pears, and their 2018 debut album is called Noise. Newest single is Monsters, and be watching for the release date of Yellow Lines. Thank you so very much. And be sure to tell Steve I missed out not getting to meet him today.
For sure.
But
Thank
your
you
video,
so much.
it was great. Let's go out with one more song, if we would please, called High Hopes. I wish you the very best. And if you get down below Vancouver the next time around, come down in the studio and we'll put you on the air live. How would that be?
Would
That'd
love
be
to.
amazing.
That'd be amazing.
Be a pleasure. Thank you so much.